He says, but if I say, I will not mention his word or speak any more in his name, his word is in my heart like a fire shut up in my bones. If you read 7 and 8, he says, you keep having me say bad stuff, God. Can I get a good sermon? Can I get 3 points to a happier life? Can I write a book that says the blessed life? Can I do something like that? You keep making me say hard things. And he says, but you know what? If I don't say them, your word is like a fire. It's shut up in my bones. And it keeps going. He says, I am weary of holding it in. Indeed, I cannot. He says, I hear many whispering, terror on every side. Denounce him. Let's denounce him. I mean, it is a bad situation. All my friends are waiting for me to slip, saying, perhaps he will be deceived. Then we will prevail over him and take our revenge on him. But the Lord is with me like a mighty warrior. I love that. If you have a YouVersion, highlight that. The Lord is with me like a mighty warrior, so my persecutors will stumble and not prevail. Verse 12 says, Lord Almighty, you who examine the righteous and probe the heart and mind, let me see your vengeance on them. And I love this last part. I just read it this week. I was going to preach about Nehemiah, and I was like, no, I got to preach about Jeremiah. It says this right here. It says, for to you I have committed my cause. For to you I have committed my cause. My hope for you is that your commitment would deepen in this moment. There's a big gap between people who start and people who finish in the kingdom of God. There's a bunch of people buried in a grave all over this world that have missed out on the destiny that God has had for them, and it was simply because they wouldn't keep going.